Do you trust the ground beneath your feet? What if I told you it's lying to you? Right now, there are places on Earth where gravity simply doesn't play by the rules, where water flows uphill, where cars roll upward on their own, and where you can lean forward like Michael Jackson and never fall. Sounds impossible. Let me show you. But be warned, the explanation is far stranger than you think. Let's begin in Oregon. In the heart of the woods, near a quiet town named Gold Hill, there's a tiny shack known as the Oregon Vortex. Tourists step inside, and immediately something feels off. Balls roll uphill. People appear to shrink or grow, depending on where they stand. You lean forward and somehow stay standing, even compasses spin wildly. Locals say Native Americans once called this area forbidden ground. Horses refused to enter. People felt dizzy, disoriented. Some said the land was cursed. But here's the thing, it's not just an illusion. Scientists have studied it. Gravity readings taken inside the vortex don't quite match up with what's expected. It's almost like something is ... warping space. But how? Some say it's an optical illusion, that the slanted walls and trees skew our sense of balance. Others think it's a geomagnetic anomaly, some hidden force beneath the Earth bending reality slightly. But here's the twist. The Oregon Vortex is not alone. Thousands of miles away in South Korea, another mystery waits. On a quiet countryside road near the city of Jeju, a car is put in neutral. It should stay still, but slowly. It begins to roll uphill. No engine, no push, just moving. Against gravity, the land slopes down, but your brain thinks it's going up. People have tested it with water bottles, marbles, even wheelchairs. Everything rolls the wrong way. Authorities mark the road as a mystery spot and try to explain it as a gravity hill, a trick of perspective. But here's the question no one answers. Why are these gravity hills found all over the world, in such bizarre locations? India, Canada, Australia, California, Scotland. Tourists park their vehicles on a clearly marked spot. Put it in neutral and watch as the car slowly moves. Uphill, all claiming the same thing. Gravity broken. Let's go deeper. In India, there's a road near Ladakh called Magnetic Hill. Local monks have legends about it. They believed it was a pathway to heaven. The Indian government put up signs saying it's just a visual illusion. But pilots flying over this region have reported strange compass interference. Some say there's magnetic rock beneath the Earth. Others whisper about something older. Something buried. And now, let's go to Canada. In the heart of New Brunswick lies Magnetic Hill, a tourist trap, at first glance. But what happens here is undeniably eerie. Cars once again roll uphill. Tourists scream, laugh, confused. But scientists who've tried to analyze the incline using GPS and laser levels have found inconsistencies. The data doesn't match what the eye sees. The elevation should be dropping, but the readings show otherwise. Is it just faulty equipment? Or is gravity actually weaker here? Let's pause for a second. Gravity, as we know it, is one of the least understood forces in the universe. We know what it does. It pulls things toward mass. We don't know why. Einstein described it as the curvature of space-time caused by mass. Others think it's caused by hypothetical particles called gravitons, particles no one's ever seen. And there are places on Earth where this invisible force seems to glitch. Here's where it gets stranger. In Hudson Bay, Canada, satellite data from NASA revealed that gravity is literally weaker there, scientifically weaker. This isn't an illusion, it's measurable. Scientists discovered a gravity hole, an area where the mass of the Earth is less than expected, causing gravity to dip slightly. They think it's due to a huge ice sheet that once covered the area. Pressing down on the Earth, when it melted, it left a geological scar. But some researchers aren't convinced. They think there's something deeper beneath, something about the Earth's mantle in that region that's different. Now think about this. If there are gravity-weak spots, are there gravity-strong spots? The answer is yes. In certain parts of the Andes Mountains, gravity is stronger than expected. It pulls harder. Climbers have reported feeling heavier, their equipment more difficult to carry. Satellite data confirms. There's more mass beneath. But what if the differences in gravity aren't natural? What if they're artifacts? Let's revisit an ancient place, Giza, Egypt, the Great Pyramid. It's aligned with insane precision to true north. It encodes the dimensions of the Earth. And get this, the gravitational field around. The pyramid is slightly different from the surrounding area. Devices used to measure gravity fluctuations have shown anomalies, just faint ones, but real. Could it be coincidence? Or did the ancient builders know something we've forgotten? Let's leave Earth, just for a moment. Astronauts on the moon discovered something bizarre. Maskins. These are massive, dense areas beneath the moon's crust that cause gravitational anomalies. They distort spacecraft orbits. Pull them slightly off course, they shouldn't be there. No one knows how they formed. They're just there. What's even stranger? Some scientists believe similar maskins might exist beneath Earth's surface. But because of our oceans, forests, and atmosphere, they're harder to detect. Still, gravitational mapping missions have found pockets regions where gravity fluctuates unnaturally. Some say it's normal variation. Others believe it's evidence of ancient impacts or buried structures. Structures we've never seen. Let's travel now to the Bermuda Triangle. You've heard the stories: ships vanishing, planes disappearing, compasses spinning out of control. But what most people don't know is that the Bermuda Triangle is also home to subtle gravitational anomalies. Satellites passing over have reported slight orbital shifts. Instruments behave oddly. Coincidence or something deeper? You decide. Now imagine this. You're walking through a forest in Santa Cruz, California. You come across the mystery spot. A wooden cabin tilts at impossible angles. People stand sideways without falling. A ball, released on a plank, rolls uphill. You laugh. You're amazed. But deep down, something doesn't feel right. It's not just your eyes. Your inner ear. The organ that tells you what's up and down is confused. Because gravity is off. Slightly, subtly, but undeniably. Again, skeptics say it's an illusion. But if that's true, why do people feel sick, dizzy, disoriented? Why do animals avoid these places? Could it be that our Earth has tiny ripples of warped space fractures in the invisible gravitational grid? Here's a thought. What if gravity isn't constant? What if it's dynamic? What if Earth breathes ever so slightly, pulsing gravity in waves we can't yet detect? There's a theory called gravity gradient, which says gravity changes based on altitude and density. But there's more. Gravitational anomalies have also been detected after earthquakes. The Earth shifts, mass redistributes, and suddenly gravity dips. It's like Earth has a heartbeat, shifting unpredictable rhythm. And we're only beginning to listen. Let's go one step further. NASA launched 2 satellites nicknamed Tom and Jerry to chase each other around Earth. Their mission? To map Earth's gravity in high detail? What they found shocked scientists. Gravity isn't smooth. It's jagged, warped, lumpy. The Earth's mass distribution is uneven. It's like the planet is scarred. Inside, these lumps explain why gravity pulls stronger or weaker in certain places. But they don't explain the illusion spots, the places where water flows uphill, where you feel taller on one side of a room. That's something else. Maybe a trick of the eyes. Or maybe reality isn't as solid as we think. Physicists now believe space and time are woven together like a fabric. What if in some places that fabric is tugged, just a wrinkle in the weave? And what we call gravity anomalies are simply places where that wrinkle becomes visible. But here's the most haunting part. Some researchers believe gravitational anomalies could be portals, not to another world necessarily, but to another understanding. A moment where the veil lifts, where the rules don't apply. And for a second, you glimpse the deeper structure of reality. So next time you feel off balance, next time your car rolls the wrong way, or your compass spins, ask yourself, is it just an illusion? Or did gravity just glitch? Because out there, hidden in forests, deserts, and mountains, are places where the rules bend. And in those places, gravity doesn't work like it should. And maybe, just maybe, reality itself starts to crack. That's all for now, but knowledge never sleeps. Subscribe and keep questioning everything.